Hey everybody, welcome back. It's part 2 of my part in the race of Mario 64 with Mario 64 DS. And this is one of the bonus levels they added to the game. Basically, in Super Mario 64 DS, they added 30 additional stars. Now, I am not inclined to go after them unless, well, my host decided to give me that little fun challenge on the side. Because as you know, I'm just doing this for the fun to join the race. Also collecting some footage for my own future Mario project down the road. That way I have it ready. So, yeah, I've been gone a while. What happened? Well, there's a couple things that happened. One of which was my own, well, disinterest upon technical difficulties. Speaking of, there goes one now. Okay, so back, yeah. Basically, I had some computer difficulties with this. The first computer difficulty was, well, I had this recording and I could do the gameplay at a decent speed, but then I ran out of internal memory. What do you know, I mentioned a blunder just as a blunder happens on screen. Ain't that a coinkydink? Anywho, yeah. So as I just mentioned, the internal memory clogged up. Because apparently each one of these little pieces that come together and make a full video is about 2 gigs of memory. It takes up 2 gigs of memory to make these, because I guess because it's a fully 64-bit game. Maybe that's it, I don't know. I'll have to test it with a 2D title to see what happens. But, regardless, all the same, I had that problem. So, to remedy said situation, I went out and got myself an expensive external hard drive. That only made the situation worse, because now whenever I try and work off of the external hard drive and do this... again, mentioning an issue while, well, blundering on screen. I have a knack for that right now, for some reason. But, as I was saying, yeah. Maybe some of you techie guys could have seen it coming, but... while running this off my external hard drive, it turns out said hard drive makes the whole gameplay footage lag. Now at times the lag is minor, it's nothing to really get irritated by. But then it pours itself on me and really kills the gameplay. You'll see one such example at the end of this. Spoilers. But yeah. Anywho, ultimately I decided to stomach it because, hey, 2 reasons. One, I got a little inspired again by watching, well, both Winslett and Shally were like, come on guys, get back into this, come on. Especially Winslett, who's so far ahead, he wants someone to compete with him. Well, other than classic gamer Dave. He wants some more than that competing with him. So, I felt more willing to oblige. And then I reminded myself, hey, that Zero Master had to deal with the somewhat of the same issue when he did Donkey Kong Country. He kept running into lag, running the trilogy off his emulator. So I figured, well, it's not gonna be royal pain, so what the hey, I'll do it again. And ultimately, yeah, I've gotten used to it. It's still nuisancey, but it's something I've gotten over the pain of. Okay, so that concludes reason number 1. I've been away. Reason number 2 is one which I really hope doesn't make me sound lame, but I decided, well, I wanted to try doing parody work. Now, I bought myself a better, more professional USB mic to do this with, which as it turned out, had the exact same level of quality as what I currently sport, a portable condenser mic. And looking up the information on this from the direct site, and it's, you know, as they described it, I ultimately found out, yeah, I'm doing just fine with what I have. Because, yeah, the guys who mentioned it weren't kidding. It's quite a bit pricey. Professional stuff. You gotta shell out something to get a good something. Yeah, like I said, So I got, well, probably a bad brand, maybe. That may have been a bad example as to why exactly my little portable Samsung here managed to outshine it. Because yeah, currently what I'm sporting is the Samsung Go mic, which is, as they put it, a portable USB condenser mic. Whether or not the quality is up at that level, I'm not too sure. I mean, when I went to record a few lines for the parody project I'm on, they sounded rather great when they came out of the sound editor. So I do feel confident using this thing. And I'm gonna get some ideas on what exactly I want characters to sound like straight. And see what ends up happening. Am I gonna hit it big because I did this? No. But then, one of the tweets I read, and some of the people I've been watching the parodies of lately have reminded me, it's not about the attention, the fame, the appreciation. If that comes of it, it comes of it. If it don't, it don't. Oh, by the by, why did I abandon that boss there? Because as it turns out, it's a Mario exclusive boss, as in you must have Mario for him. And I actually thought at this point in time that there was still a boss I could fight with Yoshi. By the by, Yoshi fail right there. Yeah, I'd love it. Dino fail. But yeah, Yoshi can't fight King Bob-omb second round. You gotta be Mario, because it's back to the traditional Bob-omb fight, where Mario grabs him, tosses him. Yeah, you know, the thing that King Bob-omb said you can't do to him first time? Well, now he can. Ain't that fair? Oh yeah, by the by, I decided to go a different route than Winslett XIII and do Cool Mountain first. Because I do love this world. It's not majorly annoying, it's not an irritation like... Well, I have to agree with Winslett, I really hated the basement worlds too. The only one I have any semblance of tolerance for would have to be the toxic one. Other than that, none of the rest. Can't stand shifty stands. Can't stand the volcano one. Or lava one. And that's the rest of the basement worlds. And as I established in part 1, there's no bunny in the basement in this version. No, said bunny is actually out over in the courtyard with the key you need to access the princess's castle. Because Bowser got craftier. Which really makes this game look more and more like a follow-up, since there's more characters involved, and Bowser's plans within the castle are craftier than they were in the original. These are good points I can make in that, again, that Mario 64 project I got in mind. Well, yeah, by the by, that thing is ages down the road. It's basically something that... It's an old video I promised back at the start of this account, and never got to. Well, there's going to be an entire saga leading to it. Because, hey, why not tell a story? It's going to be one of the only times you see the setup I got for myself doing a review level type thing. It's going to be a 3-part setup, basically. What I'm working on right now is a Mario Land retrospective. That's part 1. We're going to look at the Mario Land trilogy. And at the very end of it, I'm going to be on the run. And when part 2 comes around, I'm going to be reviewing the Mario All-Stars Wii release. By the by, it's not that great a release. What's funny is the book mentions Q&A. It's not Q&A, it's just the creators commenting. It's not Q&A, that's called a commentary, guys. Q&A is when someone actually asks questions and the creators answer. Not just something telling me who the creator is, what they're saying, and what they're saying about their project. Oh, by the by, this is another Yoshi fail. Mostly because of lag, mostly due to lag. No, and also I'm racing the penguin, because I want to get the house over with. FYI, you cannot use the shortcut when racing the penguin. I've done it before, and it turns out he calls you out for cheating. You gotta race the actual course. And here's where the lag screwed me over. I did more than lost. I died and lost. Well, see you next time. Upcoming part in a bit.